In the 1800s, author Lewis Carroll wrote one of the most famous examples of book nonsense, a story that has made a strong impact on popular culture that has lasted even till this very day. A story that broke the tradition that a children's story didn't need to be informative or educational, it can just be entertaining and fun. I am, of course, talking about The Hunting of the Snark. Nah, I'm joking. It's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. We all know the story of the little girl who follows a white rabbit, falls down a hole, and finds herself in a fantasy world filled with all sorts of characters and adventures. Due to the amount of adaptations that have been made, it was difficult to think of a loose one. But I think I found a way. So, let's take a long dive into the rabbit hole once again. In a poor part of London, called Wonderland by residents due to its reputation of surreal landscapes, young orphan Alice lives with her older sister, who, desperate to support her sister, sells illegal drugs to the local gangs, the most fearsome of them all being the Cards, led by the ruthless Queen. Gaining a reputation, she earns a nickname, Rabbit, due to her skills in evading police as quick as a rabbit. Due to her young age, Alice doesn't understand what her sister does, but Rabbit tells her she gives people magic potions. One morning, Rabbit starts screaming that she's late and forgets to feed Alice. Hungry and worried for her sister, Alice sets off to find her. Before she leaves, however, she finds some of Rabbit's potions and drinks one, believing it will make her strong enough to find her sister. However, she starts hallucinating herself growing smaller. Going out into the streets, Alice comes across a group of teenage boys who start bullying her. Upset and frightened, Alice runs away and notices the potions starting to wear off. She then runs into a man smoking a hookah and looking after a glass of pet caterpillars. Alice asks him if she knows her sister. The man knows Rabbit, who supplies her with content for his hookah. He tells her that she might be with Hatter and Hare. He leads her to their flat. Hatter and Hare are two con artists who have a close friendship with Rabbit. Feeling responsible for Alice, the two agree to help her find her sister. While looking, the three of them come across a homeless man who calls himself Cheshire, who has recently seen Rabbit going to see the Queen. Fearing that Rabbit might be in danger, the four go to the Cards' hideout. Cheshire, Hatter and Hare make a plan, but Alice, believing the Queen to be an actual queen, sneaks away to speak to her personally. Finding her way to her, the Queen tells Alice that her sister was late with her drugs and needed to be punished. Alice begs her to let her sister go. Entertained by the ordeal, the Queen decides to humour Alice by playing a game of croquet, saying if she wins, she will let her sister go. They play, and Alice loses. Little do they know, Cheshire, Hatter and Hare manage to find Rabbit and rescue Alice from the Queen. Knowing that their lives would be in danger, Rabbit knows she and Alice need to leave, and with donations from Cheshire, Hatter and Hare, Alice and Rabbit leave Wonderland to start a new life elsewhere.